Hey, so right now I'm going to go through a Sagrada solo Automa playthrough with just the normal Automa cards. This does not factor in the expansion, the Passion expansion. So to start, I have the Automa player area ready. I have their player board, their secret objective, which I haven't looked at, their 5 favor tokens. I have mine. My secret objective is purple, so I need to make sure I get a lot of those. I have my 10 Automa cards ready to go for the 10 rounds in the game. I have my dice tray. I have my 3 tool cards. This one lets me increase or decrease the value of the die by 1. This lets me, after drafting the dice, re-roll the dice. And this one lets me, after drafting, place the die in a spot that is not adjacent to another die. My 3 objectives are: I got to get columns of different colors for each one I get 5 points. I got to get columns of different numbers for each one of those. I get 4 points. And then I got to have horizontal shade symmetry, and for each one of those I get 3 points. Before we go any further, this Automa is ready to download on the BGG file section of Sagrada, so go look for it. Additionally, I have made Automas for Dice Hospital Parks and Sunset Over Water. You can look on BGG on their file sections, and you can find those there. The Dice Hospital one, Alley Cat Games actually saw, and it's being published with this upcoming Kickstarter. Well, about to be. They've already published it, but the Kickstarter is about to be delivered with the Community Care Kickstarter. I have also seen where someone asked if the solo Automa can just be purchased by itself from Alley Cat Games, and I did see that they said that that is correct, that you can purchase it. They did not see a price, but I would assume maybe $10-15 for the solo Automa deck for Dice Hospital. So go check those out if you like any of those games. For right now, we're going to do Sagrada. This game generally takes about 15 to 20 minutes for me. I'm not a huge I don't do a lot of analysis before I move. I like to have fun. I don't like to spend a whole lot of time playing. With that said, this video might take a little bit longer because I am showing you some of the rule changes in Sagrada. So, without any further, let's go. The first thing you do is draw 5 dice from the bag. 4, 5. Roll them. And then what I like to do is I like to take the dice that are closer to the edge at the bottom and start putting them on here. So I'll take this dice and put it in spot 1. And this one goes here, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It really doesn't matter because you don't know what the solo Automa wants. But just to make sure that I'm completely fair, that's the way I organize them. You can do it differently, but that's how I do it. So in a solo Automa game, we're actually going to use the round track to place our roll dice in spots 1 through 5 because the solo Automa deck is going to play off of that. We're going to keep track of the rounds right above them. Additionally, there are 10 cards in this deck, one for each round, and that will also tell us how many rounds that have taken place. On every odd turn, the player starts, so that is me. So I get to go first. Let's see what I want here. Let's go ahead and take this 6 and we'll put it right here. There's no purples for me to grab, and might as well start taking the number 1s first that are harder to get. I have to be careful that I keep the columns different colors, different, what are those shades? No, the shade is the number. I guess it's just color. So now I picked my first one, solo Automa turn. The first dice it wants is 5. Well, I just took that one, the one in the 5th spot. So the next one it's going to move to is 1. So it's going to take this red, and it's going to simply place it at the top. And whenever it places dice on the board, they start at the top and they just work their way down. It ignores shade restrictions, the numbers. It just, if there's a color and there's a spot available, it puts it there. So the snake draft, so the Automa goes again. It's done 5, it's done 1, so now it goes to 4, which is the blue. And it's going to put it there. And now it's my turn. I definitely don't want to put the green one here because that's going to screw me up there. Let's go ahead and get the yellow and put that there. And that actually works out nicely because this 4 and this 4 are going to help with this horizontal shade symmetry card. So that's going to score me 3 points if I can get another 4 to go right there. Okay, so that's the end of that round. The dice that's left over gets moved above the 1. And we're going to repeat and draw 5 dice from the bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure we can't see that. I'll put that here. Okay. It is the start of an even round. It's round 2. So the Automa is going to go first. So we're going to flip this over. It wants dice in slot 1 on the round track. So right here. I'm just going to move it down. It's now my turn. I get to pick 2 back to back. And there's no purples for me to choose from. Let's go here and here. I don't think I've screwed myself up yet. All right, so then the Automa is going to move down this list. So it wants dice in slot 5. There are none there. It wants dice in slot 2. So it's going to grab this one, put it on its board. There's already a pair, which we'll see that scores for the Automa at the end of the game. Move on to round 3. Oh, there's a purple. Okay. It's the start of an odd round, so I go first. And I definitely want the purple, but both of those... We're going to take the 6, purple 6, and we're going to put it right there. It's going to give me some good points at the end of the game. It's Automa's turn. It wants slot 3. That's my other purple, jerk. And then slot 2. Slot 2 is gone, so it wants slot 4, which is blue. And then my turn again. I have a yellow 1, which actually works out. So I'm going to take that and put that here. Okay, so this dice gets moved up above round 3. Grab 5 more dice. Perfect. Put this green here. And if you're wondering where this tray comes from, it comes from the 5 to 6 player expansion. I love this game so much. I want to play with as many people as possible, but when I can't, I want a great solo mode to play on my own, and so that is why I designed this. Alright, so it's the start of, this is round 4, an even round, so the Automa goes first. It wants slot dice 4, right here. Oh, that was a 4. Now my turn. Let's put this 2 here, because I want purple. And then let's put this 6 here, because this is shade symmetry. It's going to give me another 3 points at the end of the game. So that's good. Alright, Automa turn. It wants slot 3 dice, which is right here. Take that one. Get its first yellow. This one moves up. Draw 5 more dice. 2 yellow, then the purple 1. Don't like seeing these low-valued purples. I want to see some 5s and 6s there. Alright, so it's the start of an odd round. It's round 5, so I go first. Let's get this purple 3 and put it here. Now the Automa goes. it wants slot 1, so we'll get that. And then slot 3, get this one. And then what do I want? Let's put this blue 4 here. Oh, wait a second, I want to put it right here. Perfect. So far I haven't screwed up any of the public objectives, so I'm looking pretty good. So put that there. Draw 5 more. A lot of low dice, which could be good. If you can give the AI low dice, it improves your chances of them getting lower scores for their private objectives. But now with the expansions that I have, there's more of these that could be in the box that could be chosen from. So it might not necessarily be based off color anymore, which I like. All right, so it's the start of an even round. The AI goes first. It's going to put favor tokens on slot 1 of the tool card. So this is slot 1, slot 2, slot 3. Since there are none already on there, it's only going to put 1 on there. Okay. And it wants dice 4, so right here. And now it's my turn. I really want a high purple to go here or here, but I can't put that purple 4 there. But I can use this yellow 5, and that completes 2 of my public objectives. That's 9 points right there. That's good. How about this 1 green? It's going to go there, and that column is going to score 2 of the public objectives as well. All right, so back to the Automa. It wants slot 2, which is the purple one. Okay, and we move, and this dice gets moved up. Draw 5 more dice. Oh, that was a 4. All right, so it's the start of the 7th round. That's an odd round, so I go first. I really need a 2, but I don't want that 2. Starting to get a little bit limited. Put this 3 here. Now the Automa's going to go. So it's going to put a favor token or 2, depending on how many have been put out here already. So it wants slot 2, so it's going to put 1 since there's none already on there. And then it wants dice 4, which is gone. So it's going to move on to dice 3 for its first draft. Now, it went to go pick up a blue. All the blues have been filled. So it's not going to take this. It's going to look above it and say, can I use this one? And green he can. So he's going to take this one instead, put it on its board, and it's going to move this up to take its place. So that was its first draft. So now it's going to move to 5. So he's going to take this yellow, put it right there. So that's another way that you can mess with the Automa. Just like in a normal game with multiplayers, if you see another player trying to go after dice, you can take something to try to screw them over and mess with them. So you can do the same thing here when the Automa goes first, and then you can see what they're going to go after. You can try to mess with them and try to get them to take stuff that they already have so as they don't fill up their board. So to finish the round, I need to go. So let's go here. And then we'll take this dice. Right here, we got 3 rounds left. numbers in there. My private objective is not going to be a good score, which is not very good. All right, so it's the start of the 8th round. The Automa goes first. So it wants slot 3, green. Now it's my turn. Now I do know that they want slot 1 next, which is green, which they've already filled up, so then it's going to look above it, but that's green as well. So I want to make sure not to take that one if I can, because it's going to allow the AI to not completely fill up their board, which they would get 5 points additional at the end of the game if they do. It also helps with scoring. Those incomplete rows and columns don't score. All right, so I don't want to take that one if I can help it. What do I need? I can take this 5 green, and then I can take this 2 purple. Okay, so Automa's turn again. It's going to go after 1. It can't because it's already filled, so it's going to look above it and try to take that one. It can't, so now this just so that's the end of the round. It forfeits its last draft, and then these 2 go above round 8. Okay, 2 rounds left. 5 more dice. All right, round 9 is odd, so I go first. Kind of forgotten about the symmetry objective, so I'm not doing too hot there. But I'm going to take this purple 3. It's going to get me help on my private objective, as well as give me another 9 points for that column, so that's good. All right, so Automa's turn. It wants slot 3, purple, perfect. Oh, for him. Ooh, it's also 3 of a kind. Then slot 4, this guy. And now he leaves me with a 5 red and a yellow 2. Okay. Let's put that yellow 2 right there. We'll move this to slot 2 above round 9, and this is the last round. The AI is going to go first. Over the last. Oh man! All right, so it's going to take 5, which is this guy. Going to put it on his board, and then it says the Automa immediately drafts their second die. Well, that sucks. So that next it wants 4, which is green, which they can't take, but you look above it, and it can take that yellow 6, so it will put it on its board, and then this one will move up to take its place, and now I get to take from the remainder. I don't think this can happen. No, looking at my tool cards, there's nothing I can do to change colors or use dice from the round track. So I have to pick one of these, and I will pick this red 3. Okay, so 1 spot left, on 1 unused square, which is actually pretty good. And then the end of the round, both of these will go up here. All right, so time to score. All right, favorite tokens, I have 3. I didn't use any, so I get 3 points for that. Minus 1 point for the empty square, so I'm at 2. For my private objective, I have 2 plus 6 is 8, 9, 10, 13, 16. It's okay. That's 16 plus 2 is 18. It's not great, but that's fine. All right, so I need columns with different colors. So this is 1 column, 2 columns. This one doesn't count because it's not complete. 3 columns, 4 columns. It's pretty good. So 4 times 5 is 20. So I go from 28 to 38. The next one is columns with different numbers. 2, 3, 5, 6. That's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 1, 2, 4, 6, 1, 3, 4, 6. So I have 4 again. And that's 4 times 4 is 16. So 38 plus 16. Let's do 10 would be 48. Plus 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 54. And then the last one is horizontal shade symmetry. I'm going to get 3 points for any of those. So that's 1, 2, 2. So 2 times 3 is 6. Go from 54 to 60. It's not a bad score at all. I think I have a chance on this one. So now we're going to score for the Automa. Let's move this here. So we're going to do column scoring first. So we're going to look through each column, and we're just going to look for pairs first. So 2, 1, 2, nope. There's 1 pair, 2 pairs. We do not score incomplete rows and columns. So so far we have 1, 2, 3 pairs at 4 points apiece. That's 12 points for that one. Then we look for 3 of a kind. No, that's 3 of a kind, but unfortunately they did not fill that last spot in. So no points for that. There's no like all different. 1, 2, 4, 6. That's 1. 1, 2. So that's 2 for all different. So that's 2 times 5 is 10 points. So that's 22. And then 4 of a kind they didn't get. So now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it from rows. So pairs, 1, 2. That's a 3 of a kind. 3, 4. This one doesn't count. So 4 times 4 is 16. That's 38. Ooh, it's going to be close. 3 of a kind. I think we said there was one. Let me find it. 1, 2, 3. So 3 of a kind is 5 points. So 38 plus 5 is 43. All different. I don't believe one. Yeah, they don't have any of those. So then, did it complete its window? It had a spot right there, so it did not. It does not get the 5 points. Empty spaces gets -1 for the 1 empty space. Favorite unused favor tokens. It has 3, so it goes 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to score its secret objective. Come on, what do I want? Let's see what it says. Yellow. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. So 10 would be 55. And then 2 more, 57. So final score, me 60, Automa 57. Hopefully I didn't screw anything up with the numbers being next to each other at a horizontal or vertical or colors. I don't think I cheated. So it's a win, 60 to 57. Hope you all enjoyed that playthrough. I will be doing another one with the Passions expansion, which adds a new glass bead location deck to the mix. And there you go. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to find where the Automa is at, go to Sagrada under the file section. All right, thanks.